I think there are two things that Christians need to be concerned about. The first is the reality of the Satan and the satanic in the world we live in, and the second is how we deal with them. The Satan is mentioned throughout most of the Bible as the accuser and adversary. This is closest to what I think the Satan really is when it's mentioned in the Bible, and when we think about the Satan in this way, then we should be worried and concerned about the power of Satan in our world today, and of the Satan within ourselves. If we look at the world we live in, then we see people everywhere standing against and accusing those who are considered to be other. We live in a world that embraces this kind of satanic power, and which has itself become the Satan. This isn't anything new. The world has always been this way because it's broken and fallen, but the Christian church has embraced the satanic, and is perhaps collectively the most powerful instance of the Satan in the world today. Christians have led ministries in accusing people, telling people how and why they aren't good enough to be loved by God. The church has been the adversary of those who are considered other, such as the LGBTQ community, people of colour and people of other faiths, and of those who are in need, like refugees and the poor. The church has become anti-Christ and has openly ignored the teachings of Jesus. It has failed to love those who are otherwise unloved, neglected the poor, shunned the stranger, exploited those who are in need, and called for those who are in prison to be executed. The church has looked to the world to sustain it, rather than relying on God. It has tested God for signs and fabricated miracles when it ran out of patience, and so created its own. And it has bowed down to the ways of Satan for the sake of power, rather than seeking God's kingdom.